I do need help with a mission in Silver Regan, and you're just the adventurer to do it. A nigh-universal mechanical component, the essential artificial, was of great use to the tinkers and smiths of Nomaregan. But during the frantic exodus from our city, no one remembered to take any of these devices with them, and I need a large supply of them for work I will soon undertake. Please, go into Nomaregan and get me some essential artificials. You'll find them in the deeper areas of our city, held in containers called artificial extrapolators. Thank you, adventurer, and please, hurry! I trusted Thermoplug person. Never did I expect that he would betray me and the entire Gnomish people. And for what? Power, wealth, all things that he would have had in time. Now we have been displaced from our home, and that madman is in charge. The king of nothing. We will retake Nomaregan, adventurer. We will not stop until the city is back in our control. If you wish to join in our fight, a simple task I ask of you. Kill the betrayer. Destroy Mechaneer Thermoplug.
Welcome. Safe travels.
I've the finest wares in the land.
The esteemed Dr. Gustav van Housen can train you further. He can be found in Theramore treating the wounded at the barracks.
Keep your feet on the ground.
Dr. Adventurer, I presume. It is a pleasure to see you. I have some wonderful news for you. Gustav van Housen, Chief Physician of Alliance Trauma, has made a personal request for you to join him at Theramore. This could be the opportunity of a lifetime. I would give anything to be given a chance to study under the great Dr. Gustav van Housen. Do not squander this opportunity, Doctor.
The hippogriff is a noble beast, proud and swift. They are an honor to train and can quickly take their rider a great distance.
It is good to see you again, Dr. Adventurer. I have been following your progress, and I dare say that it is time you learn some of the more advanced bandaging techniques. Return to me from time to time as your skill advances, and I shall teach you all that I know. Wonderful! Put on your scrubs. We are to start at once. Good day, Doctor. You will be tested on your ability to triage patients accordingly this afternoon. Should you pass your examination, you will join the prestigious ranks of Alliance Trauma. Now pay attention. The critically injured must be tended to first. After the criticals come the badly injured. The injured should be tended to last. You must save 15 patients to pass this exam. You will fail should 6 of your patients die in triage. Good luck, Doctor. Hey there. Good day, Doctor. You will be tested on your ability to triage patients accordingly this afternoon. Should you pass your examination, you will join the prestigious ranks of Alliance Trauma. Now pay attention. The critically injured must be tended to first.
How are you?
Good day, Doctor. You will be tested on your ability to triage patients accordingly this afternoon. Should you pass your examination, you will join the prestigious ranks of Alliance Trauma. Now pay attention. The critically injured must be tended to first. After the criticals come the badly injured. The injured should be tended to last. You must save 15 patients to pass this exam. You will fail should 6 of your patients die in triage. Good luck, Doctor.
Hello.
Dr. Adventurer, welcome to Alliance Trauma. It is good to see you again, Dr. Adventurer. I have been following your progress, and I dare say that it is time you learn some of the more advanced bandaging techniques. Return to me from time to time as your skill advances, and I shall teach you all that I know.
Goddess watch over you. Ishnu Allah. Farewell. Be careful.
Fantastic!
Release the hounds! You will not defile these mysteries. Burn in righteous fire!
Tell me everything. Naughty secrets. I'll rip the secrets from your flesh. Tell me everything. Secrets. I'll lift the secret from your flesh.
rip the secrets from your flesh.
What? Hey, what's up, Stink Nugget? You gonna drop a Stink Nugget in the toilet? Oh, I'm good. We're just kind of chilling now. We were playing for a while earlier. I took a break, but I'm back. Slowly leveling up warrior. Your name, though, it just makes me laugh every time.
Greetings. Do you seek instruction in art of war?
Ooh, rank 4. I don't have enough gold.
Be careful.
When do I get shield slam?
Greetings. Do you seek instruction in art of war?
Shield slam is such a good ability. Oh, I actually get that at level 40. Let's go. Yeah, shield slam is absolutely goated. Warrior is just goated in general, jeez. Like, I've been playing, when I, you know, on Dragonflight, like, I've already got, like, all of this stuff. So it's like by playing Dragonflight, it's like I've prepared myself for, like, what kind of I mean, obviously it's retail, so it's a lot different, but at the same time, it's like, kind of get you ready to understand the full toolkit. Yeah, at level 80 I get the final level shield slam. At level 40, oh, I get plate mail. I can train plate mail at level 40.
May the stars guide you.
And I have some plate mail waiting. Although, I think I'm going to use the strength. It's going to give extra 10 strength. I don't get the 9 stamina, which gives you health. This one also gives critical strike rating by 9, though. So I don't know, I didn't want to sell it until I can just compare it. Look at what it does. Because I have +3... I have crit rating 25, which is +3. So it doesn't really give you much percentage for... It really is more important when you stack it up. So, and that's probably not till even like way later level, so... Well, let's see what we got from the goodie bags. That's not a very good shield. I got a much better one. Oh, never mind. That I got the. I was like, why would it give me a gray? I'm like, yeah, these are not really good. I already have like pretty much best in slot gear right now. Pretty much. I need some better legs and feet and a better shoulder, but I have shoulder at 40 coming up, so. I could have much better feet. Giggity.
Feel free to plan. Good luck, Vanguard. Greetings. Do you seek instruction in art of war? Good luck, Warhammer.
Oh, because I said best tool? I said best in slot. Oh, I see what you did there. Best in slot. I'm gonna have the absolutely best slot, that is. I'm gonna be so insufferable for so long after my surgery, aren't I? Like, after all this recovery stuff, I'm gonna be an absolute fucking card. I'm gonna be so insufferable because I'm gonna be so happy and I'm gonna love my body and I'm not going to be ashamed. I am definitely not gonna be feel any shame. Anybody who hates vaginas can just fuck off. Well, I mean, not in like an anti-gay way. That's not what I meant. Nobody thought that. Usually when people say that, it's because they're talking that they're speaking out against like misogyny. Oh, have you heard about that whole that localizer who's just totally just. I understand what she's saying about the whole like. Oh, first of all, it's just an anime, dude. Why does Twitter always make such a big fucking deal about like a single event? It's so much brain rot. I'm gonna tell like but that aside, like the whole brain rot shit, like god damn it, one thing happens on one thing and people are talking about it all over the fucking internet like it's some big giant war. Like, oh, everybody needs to talk about this. This is what's important. It's like, come on, dude. It's just a fucking line in an anime that nobody probably even watched. Like, Jesus fucking Christ, dude. If that chick wanted to spread, like, go really inappropriately push an agenda of, like, it's one thing to make it's one thing to do the line of, like, you know, battle against the patriarchy, like, for having a character say that. That's normal. TV shows say shit like that all the time. It's kind of odd. You know, I feel like it kind of belittles, you know, the feminist movement, because feminism isn't about just saying things like that. Feminism is about standing up for women who are being taken advantage of, or who are belittled, or, you know, fighting for people to actually have a voice in the workplace. All sorts of shit like that. That's what feminism is about, not just saying some shit on Twitter or on some anime. But either way, characters say shit like that. I can understand if a character says that. And I can also understand if maybe she took too many liberties. But then doubling down on it and then like acting like this is some big giant courageous thing completely belittles the entire feminist movement. But besides that, who fucking cares? It's just a fucking anime that, like, who cares? But honestly, that also being said, abusing your position as a localizer, which is not the same as a translator, by the way. A localizer's job is to take a translation and make it work for a language, because English speakers have a specific mannerism of saying things that don't always translate one-to-one with Japanese because of Japanese cultural differences. But come on, like, I can understand, like, maybe loosely that character saying that the original translation of, like, oh, I just didn't want to, you know, I wanted to be a little bit more prudish, or I can understand, like, how you can maybe, like, say, okay, well, in Western culture, maybe this character, I mean, if you want to compare the two the character, maybe in Japanese culture, that's basically like saying that, because, like, in Japanese culture, people aren't really as outspoken. It's considered very rude, which is very odd for a Westerner, like, especially an American, to understand, because here in America, we're, like, all about freedom of speech and saying what we mean and meaning what we say. And in Japanese culture, that's like repressed. It's almost like how, like, humans and Vulcans don't really understand each other. Doesn't mean the Vulcans are wrong for repressing their emotions, but as we find out in Enterprise, the interaction between humans and Vulcans, repressing your emotions doesn't mean that everything you do is right. It also doesn't mean that everything you do based in logic is sound. And it doesn't mean that it doesn't have emotional roots. And the Vulcans get very kind of what's the word? Vulcans are kind of high and mighty. They have some problems. And but that being said, in a human's value is repressing your emotions seems like a terrible thing. And honestly, imagine, like, judging a culture, you could think that it's, like, very abusive for an entire species culture to raise children with this idea that they have to repress their emotions. That might even be considered abusive. But Vulcans, the reason why they repress their emotions is because they have an extremely, like, volatile, raw, like, genetic emotion kind of difference from humans and other species. If they don't control their emotions, they become out of control. Like, they'll actually, like, destroy entire rooms. They'll fight people. Like, their emotions are out of control. So they, instead of evolving, they evolved, instead of evolving biologically, they evolved culturally. Which is kind of interesting. Like, humans do that too. Like, we evolve culturally. Which is why we have pronouns. Which is why we have transgender medicine. Because we evolve socially. It's why we have cars. It's why we have TV. It's why we have World of Warcraft. Because we evolved socially. I mean, we evolved culturally and not... We've been able to speed up the evolution process by evolving culturally rather than biologically. And that's what humans do. We don't need to evolve biologically, and that kind of causes problems. Do you see how, like, kind of scary humans can be? That's because we haven't evolved biologically. We're still in, like, lizard brain. We haven't evolved that part of our brain yet. It hasn't matched the cultural change. So it's kind of scary. Like, if we do not change culture to match to match the needs of humans, we can wipe ourselves out. And culture takes time to change as well. It's not fast. It's much faster than biological evolution, I think. Obviously, biological evolution in some species can take like 2 generations. But honestly, like big changes take like millions of generations or whatever, like millions of years. Or tens of thousands of years, millions of years. Like that's how evolution works. But anyway, that's kind of beyond the conversation. Basically, I don't know if you were like paying attention to what's been going on Twitter. It's basically more nonsense. That's the TLDR. I'm riding around on my elephant. People need to stop losing their minds over one single thing that is isolated and like dogpiling on a single person for saying one thing. That shit needs to stop. But at the same time, people need to stop being inappropriate with their job positions. But I don't think it would have been a problem if she didn't double down on it and start going on some kind of like Twitter crusade. I think it would have been understandable if she wrote that line. Yeah, most people get on social media just to see what the people they... Actually, most people only go on social media to like talk to people they know in real life, like on Facebook. And then they use YouTube and stuff just to watch videos and shit. That's what most people do. Most people do not actually use social media. I'm a degenerate. And actually, I don't even really use social media. I mostly just watch videos, to be honest. Okay, let me... If it was just the fact that she wrote that translation, I don't think that... I think people would be I think people would be overreacting. Because honestly, the line in and of itself, in isolation, it's just a normal kind of cringe anime translation line. Like, if you really think about it. English dub anime is cringe. It's always been cringe. That's the entire meme. People have always made fun of English dub anime. It's always been way off the mark. I mean, this is kind of more of that. Like, it's like it's evolved for the modern age. Anime dubs have always been cringe and weird and like just odd and never the same as the Japanese dubs. And even as somebody who's like studied Japanese and learned Japanese as a second language, Japanese anime is also cringe and weird. People are just really kind of biased by it because Japanese is a foreign language to them, and it seems really it seems much more intricate and beautiful because it's novelty to them. Because people who haven't studied Japanese, when they watch anime, they feel like they're more intelligent than other people or something like that. I think that's what's going on. People get really pedantic when it comes to like being snobbish about people who watch dubs or subs or whatever. It's like the fact, first of all, if you want to be a real snob, why are you using subtitles? Why don't you learn Japanese? Like, if you want to be a real snob, watch it raw. Like, watch raw. Don't watch subs. Then you'll actually maybe understand that Japanese anime is just as cringe as English dub anime. Because it's anime. It's not real life. It's mostly for like younger audience. And the stuff that's supposedly for older audience, it's still pretty cringe. But that's what makes it anime. Like, it's supposed to be cringe. But don't think that it's like so much more art. I mean, it is artistic. I mean, but I mean, don't think that it somehow makes you a better like a connoisseur of the arts just because you watch some harem anime with like yet another anime with like a 20-year-old guy who moves into a dorm with a bunch of like 17, 18-year-old girls. And, there's some kind of romance drama going on. Oh, but this one is much more artful. As she jumps around with her boobs bouncing and her panties showing. Nothing wrong with that. It's anime. It's supposed to be showing like, it's a fantasy, it's supposed to be like that. But like, don't think that you're like some kind of like highbrow, like connoisseur of the arts just because you like watch anime in Japanese or something like that. It's so ridiculous. Like, if you study Japanese and you actually start to watch it and understand it without the subtitles, you would understand it's just as bad as the English dub, pretty much. Like, watch Yu-Gi-Oh! In Japanese. It's absolutely, like, hilarious. Like, it's absolutely hilariously over the top. And it's supposed to be. Because that's the art. But, like, that's just like people who say, like, oh, well, I only listen to jazz from the 40s through 60s. Like, what? Okay, like, that's really good. First of all, the 60s was, like, the best period of hard bop. Okay? It was, like a 10-year period, and then everybody died. All the people who were making that music died of like heroin overdoses and shit. But like that was like the best fucking period of jazz. But that doesn't mean that like swing era was bad. It doesn't mean the cool era was bad or the cool bop or it doesn't mean all that was bad. It doesn't mean that like all the stuff that came after was bad, like jazz fusion and like more modern era jazz. Like, it doesn't make it bad. It's all music, okay? And then people who say like, oh, I listen to this type of music that makes me more intelligent, it makes me more cultured. It's so ridiculous. You're not more cultured, you just have more free time than other people. You're actually a loser. But because you do this one thing, that makes you less of a loser. Oh, I play chess, instead of playing World of Warcraft. That makes me less of a loser. No, it doesn't. We're all losers. Everybody's a fucking loser. We're humans. We're losers. We can't even fucking protect our planet from ourselves. We, like, destroy the fucking atmosphere with gasoline, like, fossil fuels. Burning fossil fuels. We can't even get ourselves to house people and like take care of people who are sick. Like, we can't even stop murdering each other. We're all fucking losers, okay? And it's like, oh, I play this game that's more intellectual. Chess isn't more intellectual, it just uses your brain. So does every other fucking video game. But yeah, like, there is a culture surrounding chess, so you can argue, but you can also argue this culture around World of Warcraft. In fact, some people earn a living playing World of Warcraft. Holy shit, there's a guild bank? cool. I get 2 daily withdrawals. I mean, I need money, so I took those things. I mean, if it's gonna be, I'm gonna utilize the system. I try not to take things that people might actually need. But if I need, I mean, I need it too. I need gold. They're gonna allow 2 daily withdrawals. I'm not gonna be like an asshole about it, but you know, if it's in the dailies, I'm gonna take the dailies. I got there first. I mean, they're all level 80, so they're like, they can farm this shit all day. I'm only level 40, like not even level 40. Okay. I need gold. I can't even deposit. Oh, it sells for, I can vendor those. Never mind. I'll just vendor those. Yeah, those are good vendorables. Yeah, I mean, they sell for the same price on the auction house.
My goods are of the highest quality.
And then I can place that up for 45 gold. Learning Excel and listening to me. Well, at least you're doing something that, you know, might make you money, but I'm doing that doesn't mean that what I'm doing. See, I have this like internal dialogue that thinks that you're doing something more productive than me, but that's the myth of productiveness. Like, the myth of productiveness is just destroying mental health. Because repairing myself through enjoying this time while I'm working through this really difficult medical journey is just as meaningful as you doing what you're doing. You know, it's like you're learning Excel, like that's what you're doing and you have your reasons, and I'm doing my own stuff too. I have my own version of learning Excel right now. Oh, I should do more. I should learn Excel. I should also learn how to, you know, like, I don't even know. Like it's like if you could just stack, quote unquote, productiveness things, like one on top of the other, like all frickin' day. You could just say, oh, I can do this from 7 a.m. to 7:15. I'm gonna. You know, do this from 7:15 to 7:30. I'm gonna do this from 7:30 to 7:31. I'm gonna do this from 7:31 to 7:32 in 25 seconds. I'm gonna do that. It's like, come on, dude. Like, you get diminished returns. At some point, you just need to say fuck it and just play some fucking WoW. And it's just kind of where I'm at right now. I was trying so fucking hard to be productive, and it was destroying me, and I wasn't being productive at all, even though I was intending to. It was just ridiculous. Yeah, level 40, I get Shield Slam, which is like a game changer. Shield Slam is the boss. Good night, Stink Nugget. Don't stay up too late. I've been a little bit kind of night owl the past couple days. It'll balance out, don't worry. I'm getting plenty of sleep. Don't ever worry about that. Sometimes I might go to sleep at different times, but most of the time I go to sleep at the same time. And either way, I get the same amount of sleep. Drinking plenty of water. Alright, I'm heading out. Getting a bit tired. Bye-bye.